Let's dive right in and explore the one-to-many polymorphic relationship. So I'm just going to come over here to components and say new file, one-to-many polymorphic. I'm getting better at typing that now. And I'm going to copy that before I create it. Template, just get a standard template going here. Actually, let's write something in there just to test it. One-to-many pol. And I'm going to double click on this and press Control D. And what that will do, if I keep pressing Control D, is it'll select every occurrence of this in the editor. So we're going to change this component from one-to-one polymorphic to one-to-many polymorphic. So that's just a quicker way of doing that. Now I can say yarn serve. And once that's ready, we can open it up and check that it's all working fine. There we go. So Control click and one-to-many pol. So it looks like that is working. So let's jump into this component and have a look at what we're going to do in this video. So we want to make it possible to have a video, and we want that video to have many comments. But we also want to have a post that also has many comments. So in that case, we're probably going to have to create a couple of new classes. One will be the video, and we'll also have to create the comment class. And we don't need to create the post class because we've already built that from a prior video, but we will add the relationship in there. So let's go ahead and create the video class. To do that, I'm just going to copy post by going duplicate. We'll call that video.js and change that to video. Change this to videos. We're not going to need that or that. And let's give the video a URL. There we go. So we've got our video class. We're also going to need a comment class. So maybe we'll just duplicate that video class now. Call this comment.js. Change that to comment. Change that to comments. And a comment will have a body. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Now I just need to register the comment and the video so that Vuex ORM knows about it. So we'll jump into the store. I can just copy that down twice. This one will be video. This one will be comment. So that's importing the class. Now I need to register it into the Vuex ORM database, video, and comment. Save that. Now I always just open the browser and refresh the page to check I don't have any warnings here. And that's good. It means those classes are being used and there's no problems inside them. Now we're going to go ahead and set up the morph to many relationship on the video. Oh, but before we do that, we're going to jump into the comment class. There's a couple of fields we have to add, which you'll remember from the previous video, which is commentable ID. Set that to null by default. And then I'll just copy this down, and we've also got commentable type. Cool. All right, so now we're going to jump into the video and create the relationship between a video and a comment. So let's go to video over here. And we're going to say comments, this dot morph many. Okay, so this video morphs to many comments. We're going to pass through the comment class. Okay, automatically import that up there. And then we need to know how to find this video's ID. So how do we find the video ID in this comment class? Using the commentable ID. And now that we've found the ID of that comment, how do we check that the entity type is videos? We do that with commentable type. Okay, so once again, just to be clear here, if we go into comment, you'll notice that these two fields are sitting on the comment table. Okay, so commentable ID, commentable type. And so what we're saying here is, hey, when I want to find my comment, I'm going to use my ID and make sure it lines up with commentable ID. And I'm going to look at my entity name and make sure it lines up with commentable type. So in this case, that would be videos. Okay, let's do the exact same thing on the post model. So we're going to post over here. We'll just paste that down. And you know what? I don't think we actually have to change anything. No, that's all the exact same. So now I can just say import comment from /comment, and that should just work. Oh, /. Okay, so let's just refresh the page to check we have no errors, and we don't. So now we can start using this relationship. So let's go into our one-to-many polymorphic view component. And let's start off by doing videos. So I'm just going to do a H2 here and just write videos. Now, if I scroll down, we're going to create a computed property here, which will fetch all of the videos. So let's say videos return video.all. So we'll just do that to begin with to check that it works. And we'll have to import this as well. Video. And that will be in /classes/video. And now we just want to check that this is working. So we're going to need some dummy data. So I'm going to dig into the mounted hook. And when this is mounted, we're just going to insert some videos to check that that works. Video.insert, put in some data, an array. Let's give it an ID of something random, 12. And then we'll also need a URL for this video. I might just go to YouTube, see what comes up. Let's get something Dota related. Here we go. Copy that link address. And we're just going to whack that in there. So now we want to actually display all the videos that we have. So I'm going to come up here, create a new div, and we'll say v-4 video in video. So we're just iterating over all of the videos. And don't forget the key, which is the video ID. That rhymes. I think I've already made that rhyme once before in this series. All right, so save that, and we'll just spit something out, which will be the video's URL. We're not actually going to embed this. We'll just spit out the URL. All right, so there we go. Looks like that's working. Now let's see if we can go ahead and grab the comments with that video. So we'll start by actually adding a comment. Comments, which will be an array. And let's throw a comment in. We'll give it an ID of something random, 23. And let's give it a body of, man, this vid, so cool. There we go. All right, so maybe we'll add one more comment just so we can see that it is actually a one-to-many relationship. So paste another one in there, give it a different ID. Loved it, bro. Okay, so now when we're grabbing this video, we want to grab all the comments as well. That's pretty easy. We just say query.with comments. So this is probably getting really familiar for you now. So we'll say get to that. And now when we get all of our videos, we want to spit out the comments to go with those videos as well. So I might just do that in a list. Let's say li, close that off. And we'll say v-4 comment in video.comments. Don't forget the key, which will be comment.id. And then we can just spit out here the comments body. Boom. There we go. So now we've got the actual video here, and then we've got all of the comments that go along with that video. So we have a one-to-many polymorphic relationship. And just to prove that it does actually morph to many things, so not just a video, we'll also work with a post. We're going to add the exact same thing, but with a post. All right, so let's call this post. And we're going to have to import the post as well. There we go. Change a couple of these things. And what does a post have? Let's have a look over here. A post has a title. All right, so let's give it a title. And the title will be equal to something controversial. The first comment can be, let's give it a different ID so we don't overwrite any data. I can't believe you said that. And then another comment could be, I totally agree. All right, so let's try refreshing the page. Oh, nothing's going to show up yet because we're not actually fetching or displaying the post. So let's do that now. We'll come down here to computed, posts, and it's going to be very similar code, post.query. And we're going to grab that with the comments. And then we're going to call get on that. Let's scroll up. And we'll probably just copy all of this down. Yeah, let's just grab that. Paste it in there. Posts, v-4. And we can just change all of that to posts, I'm pretty sure. Except the URL will actually have to be the title. Cool. All right, let's see if that works. Looks like it does. You can see that they've each got their own individual comments now. Now, what have we got here? Duplicate keys detected. Okay, so the reason we're getting that is because on this level here, we have a key set. All right, so there it is there, the post ID. But then we're setting another key with an ID there, and it looks like these keys are actually the same. All right, so this is actually a sort of more of a view related thing. If we scroll down here, notice that my post has an ID of 12 and my video also has an ID of 12. Okay, so this isn't Vuex ORM, a Vuex ORM problem. This is actually a view thing, and it's because this key is the exact same within the same div element, all right? And Vue doesn't like that because it can give us some performance issues, okay? Especially when you're shuffling things around. So what we're gonna do is just put these in their own div. Throw that up there. And we're gonna whack this in its own div as well. Throw that up there, save it, refresh the page, and that error's gone now. Now we're going to do just one more sanity check. You'll notice here we're actually iterating over the video. So what if we have more than one video? Let's just check that that works as well. So I'm going to grab this. This is the video with some comments. I'm just going to paste that down so I can do things faster. Let's give this video an ID of 22. It's going to need a different URL. So let's go to YouTube again and grab another URL. Some Family Guy stuff. Tremendous. All right, so I'm going to whack that in there. And let's give this a different ID, just something random, as long as they don't collide. And that is funny. Haha. Well, make sure I spell that right. Then again, nobody spells right on the internet. Save that, refresh the page, and there we go. We've got the first video there and the second video there. So that's really cool, but what about the inverse? What if we're grabbing the comments and then we want to find the video from the comments? So at the moment, we're grabbing all of the videos and then we're getting the comments with them. Let me show you this down here. This is probably easier. So at the moment, we're doing this video, grab the comments. What about the opposite? What if we want to go comments and grab the video that belongs to that comment? Well, we can actually do that with Vuex ORM. So if we come in here to the comment, we can create a new relationship called commentable. So basically, this is finding the thing that is able to have this comment. And we'll say this dot morph to, and we'll just pass through commentable ID and then commentable type. So basically what this is going to do is jump into the store and say, okay, we're looking for the commentable ID that is equal to this thing's commentable ID. And we're looking for the type of model, okay? So it's going to look at all the entities and find the model that matches the commentable type. So that's how that works. Save it. And now let's actually use this. We'll scroll up. Let's grab all of the comments. So we'll say return comment, import that, dot query. And we want that comment with the commentable. And then we'll just say dot get. Awesome. So let's scroll up, and I'm just going to get rid of all of this and pretty much just start from scratch. And we'll say comments. Let's put that in a heading. Change that to a capital because I'm a finicky person. Good, everything's working. And we can spit out all of the comments just to begin with. So in this div, we'll say v-4 comment in comments. Of course, we're going to need the key, which is equal to comment.id. For now, let's just spit out the comments body to check that it's all working. And it is, all right. So we've got all of the comments. However, we don't know what that comment belongs to yet. So what we're going to do is now spit out the thing that it belongs to as well by saying comment.commentable. There you go. So what that's doing is that's giving us the object. So as you can see here, we know that this is a video because it's got the URL and the video URL there. There's another video. We can tell this is a post because it's got a title. So how do we actually know that's a video? Like what if we just want to spit out video here? Well, in that case, we can say dot constructor. And what this is going to do is grab us the thing that built the commentable. So what do I mean by that? Well, let's just say this is a video. Constructor will grab the thing that created the video. So it'll grab the model, the class that created this video. If it's a post, constructor will give us the post. So now we can just say dot entity. Save that. And there we go, it works. Let's just make it a bit clearer by going strong, throwing this in a couple of strong tags. Them some strong tags right there. And there we go. So now we know this comment belongs to a video. So does this one. This one belongs to a post. I think that's pretty exciting and pretty cool. The fact that we can do the inverse of that relationship as well so easily with Vuex ORM. And look, I'm just going to get excited again here, guys. Look at this code, right? So this is, and remember, this is all going to be in the request. You don't really have to worry that much about this. It's not going to like fill up your .view files because it's all just coming from your servers. But this code here, I just think that is so beautiful, so elegant, and so wonderful to use. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're enjoying Vuex ORM as much as I am. And I'll see you in the next video where we're going to be looking at the last relationship, which is a many-to-many polymorphic relationship. See you then.